Walker. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Hornets leading by 4. The feed now to Stevenson. Sanders sets the screen for Stevenson. King with the block. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Jefferson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Screen by Jefferson. Off the pick. Another miss by Stevenson.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Here's King. Connects from 3-point range. King's got 22.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Smith against Stevenson. Jefferson, a screen on Smith. Stevenson drives in.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Now Walker following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Jefferson, a screen on Irving. Walker dishes to Jefferson. Good.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Kevin, here we can get a look at Charlotte and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. 2nd in 3-point field goal percentage. 4th in assists. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
You know, you go back to their 3-point field goal percentage, some true dead eyes on their roster, no doubt. And that's such a luxury offensively. They have been absolutely lights out. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively. 10
straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now McCollum following the 3-point attempt by Freak. McCollum kicks to Stevenson. The high post shot. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
There's a screen. Pass to Vaughn. Screen by Sanders. Stevenson with a clean look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
King. Oh, good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Rondo. And the wide open shot from Morris. And it's the Hornets another 3.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's King. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Stevenson with it. Now guarded by King. Knocked loose. Stevenson against King. Stevenson drives in, and he slams that one down.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start. Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now, here's Stevenson. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans. Free throw line jump shot. Cannot hit. Good D by Rondo.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The offensive rebound.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Takes it from 10. Inland Stevenson again. And now a 12-point Charlotte lead.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor. You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not. Not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level. And that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
So on the floor for Cleveland, King in at small forward. Aaron Baines out there with Irving, and it's Pearson in at the four-man position. The Cavaliers trail by 10. King with it. Now Anthony defending. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Anthony against King. And Morris comes over to help. No good from King. Hornets leading by 10. Anthony with it. Now guarded by King. Vaughn, the pass to Walker. Morris, a screen. Walker dishes to Morris. Pass to Hines. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He finished with 45 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. He carried his team the whole game and was responsible for most of the offense in that contest, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Smith checked in for Mack. Here's King. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
A second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Carmelo Anthony.
Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Hornets, #1.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Vaughn, the pass to Jefferson. They set the pick. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Love. He's averaging 14 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And, you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistent. Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Walker against Irving. Feeds to Carmelo. The pass to Vaughn. Anthony kicks to Jefferson. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night. King outside. Fires the 3, and he gets it to go. And now just a 4-point Hornets lead.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Anthony dishes to Walker. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Walker's got 5 points so far. Here's King. Off target from 3-point range.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Walker, and the rejection by Love. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. It's going to be Jefferson shooting. That one on Love. The Hornets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Anthony, and the layup's good off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Charlotte lead.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Hornets and where they stand statistically now. 4th in steals, 4th in field goal percentage. And they also show up as a top 5 3-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And that ranking in the steals category, airtight perimeter defense is one of the things that makes
Playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
For me, sets them apart.
Hornets leading by 11. Here's Vaughn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's Walker penetrating. Pulls up on the wing. Good. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's King. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor 3-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Pass to Hines. Outside, Walker. Jefferson passing to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hines. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
King. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for B-Train. He has 9 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Truly, they have no answer for him at all.
Charlotte making a switch here. Sanders is checked in. Anthony kicks to Sanders. Walker with a clean look. Offline with his 3.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from King.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the big difference. Wilt Chamberlain on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary. Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And stolen by Love. King outside. Can't hit. Walker with some nice D.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from King. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Here's Stevenson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Stevenson's got 13 points.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
From deep, Walker, and it's good. Walker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
In the corner, it's Stevenson. It's Jefferson, top of the key. Up top, Walker, covered by Smith. Here's the teardrop. Now the fast break. King with the ball. The long-distance 3 is buried. King's got 51.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Stevenson dishes to Sanders. King with the steal. Launches a 3. They get it back.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
It's stolen by Smith. Stevenson against King. Shoots it. That one a little long.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Walker goes in to the paint.
That's the wall.
And there is Al Jefferson on the assist by Walker. 9 points for Al Jefferson.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
On the wing, Stevenson. Defended by King. And that one's good. Stevenson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Hornets leading by 11. Kicks it to Walker. Great D that time from Irving. Well, Cleveland shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Charlotte's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Stevenson drives in. Mozgov with the block. King outside. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Stevenson with it. Now Smith defending. The dish to Jefferson. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Some changes for Charlotte. And so we wrap up.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. Then there's Al Jefferson. Then it's Anthony. And it's Hines in at the power forwards position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. J.R. Smith picks one up. The Hornets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Screen by Jefferson. Now here's Stevenson. A floater. The shot is off. Smith with the defensive effort. Here's King. No good on the 3.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
From deep, Stevenson. And it's Stevenson again missing.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Jefferson with the double team. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Cavaliers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Both free throws good from King.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
It's Anthony with the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Move the ball.
Anthony on the double team. King, the pass to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Walker. King with the block. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 61 points for Freak.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Jefferson sinks it from just inside the baseline. Jefferson's got 11.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
How about the night Walker is having? 10 points and 10 assists also. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. We've looked to dump the ball inside.
Now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. 5th, Carmelo Anthony.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's King. And a miss there on the triple.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
Left side, Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. And King, here we go. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 65 points for Freak.
This is one well of a performance, folks, but it won't mean a thing if they aren't able to finish it off and get the win.
And the shot is good. And now 24 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
It's stolen by Anthony. Stevenson outside. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And now a 10-point Hornets lead. Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Mozgov uses the glass to finish the layup. Mozgov's got his first bucket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Walker against Irving. It's stolen by Smith. And King, here we go. And the layup falls. King's got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Smith against Stevenson. They double him with Love. 4 on the shot clock. King with the steal. Now the fast break. King with the ball. Hands it from downtown. Now it's just a 3-point Charlotte lead.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Stevenson right side. Back to Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. He dishes it to Jefferson. They get the rebound. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
King against Anthony. Jefferson with the double team. Here's Mozgov. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Mozgov's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Anthony can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And King, here we go. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
King. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Stevenson with it. Guarded now by Irving. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt, with 23,924 rebounds. His name synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And guys, I don't think there will ever be another player that will dominate their position like Wilt Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Wilt averaged almost 23 rebounds a game. Not just over a season, folks, over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. I mean, nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
And he gets it to go. Morris has got 7.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Outside Rondo. And King, here we go. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. That's a foul on Charlotte. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
It's deflected. Now the fast break. King with the ball. It's stolen by Morris. Walker with it. 13 points in the game. That's tipped. They retain possession. Blocked again, and they'll keep possession. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Rondo.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Dishes to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Morris.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And King, here we go.
Looking at Cleveland since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. First in free throw percentage. First in fewest turnovers a game. And they're #1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
And you look at their ranking, tops in free throw percentage. I think it speaks to their focus and discipline as a team. They look to capitalize on every mistake.
For the tie, and he hits it to tie the game up.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Morris a screen. McCollum kicks to Morris. Drains the 19-footer. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And King, here we go. He feeds it to Rondo. King left side. Outside for Rondo. Back to King. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Vaughn. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will
Safe up.
Charlotte's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. So on the floor for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's King at the small forward. Lets a floater go. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Stevenson's done. He's got 19 points, and from long range, He's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
No good from King.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And the basket by Stevenson. Cavaliers trailing.
Got it.
And King, here we go. Mozgov. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Mozgov's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. It's deflected, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Charlotte moving the ball around. King with the block.
Got it. Let's get the ball
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. From deep. But they get it back. The 3. Nobody near Irving. That falls. Bring assist by Love. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Cleveland.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And Jefferson sends it back. And a fast break now for the Hornets. McCollum with the ball. That is good. 26 points for Carmelo Anthony. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Smith with a wide open look. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Mozgov with the block. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. A good look from Smith. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
There's the pick to the inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Love. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. It's stolen by Jefferson. To the inside. Here's Hines. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
King against Anthony. No good from King.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Doubled by King. Over to the left wing. Jefferson kicks to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Back to Jefferson. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Now Cleveland moving it up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both free throws good for Irving.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
to stop the run. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Jefferson.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Mozgov with the block. King outside. No good with the triple.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Stevenson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Stevenson dishes to McCollum. Back to Stevenson. Worked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Yeah, mistakes like that derail any team.
And here is King with the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
McCollum passes to Jefferson. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
King, that's good.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple.
Passes it to Hines. Here's Anthony. King with the block.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Can't get it to go. Good D by Stevenson. Hornets trail by 5. He kicks it to Carmelo. There's the pick. Out to the wing. A 3 from McCollum. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now Stevenson. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Walker's checked in for the Hornets. Stevenson drives in. No good.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today. No doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now the pass to Hines. The feed to Walker. To the right side. Baseline J on the way. Jefferson's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Hornets trail by 7. Walker in the corner. And right through it goes. Here's Irving. From deep. Anthony with the defensive effort.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Stevenson kicks to Walker. Anthony on the wing, guarded by King. No good from the wing.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 9 assists now tonight.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Jefferson dishes to Walker. All sorts of time. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
No good from King. Hornets trail by 6. Walker with it. Now defended by Mozgov. Anthony against Smith. Anthony left side. The turnaround jumper. That's good. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Cleveland leading by 4 for 3. No good from King.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And stolen by Love. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That couldn't have gone better for him. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off in style, and I like that type of aggressiveness.
And I got to say it, Clark, I didn't expect them to play it that way. I mean, a great steal, and then to put the pedal to the metal.
.152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Hines. Feeds to Walker. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the shot is good. 17 points for Al Jefferson.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line. Knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
King against Anthony. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Hornets trail by 4. Stevenson with it. He's picked up by Irving. And Walker kicks to Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 30 points for Carmelo Anthony.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
I like the way, Greg, they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off. That's excellent discipline on display right there.
And 1:01 left in the game. Pass to Irving. Smith for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Whoa, Nelly.
Listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Anthony against King. Love outside. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. King. But he gets it back. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Lance Stevenson.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Deep 2 from Anthony. No good off the back of the rim. And here comes the break. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain possession.
You can't be happy about it, but honestly, at this point, the game's probably out of reach anyway.
And he hits both. So we see the Cavaliers get the...
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
As weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.